Hey everyone and welcome to Immortal Realm. So in today's video we will talk about new released manhwas where the main character is strong. On number 10 we have Final Boss. A legendary gamer is chosen by an AI. Daejang Gong aka Raid Leader used to be rank 1 in the world's first VR RPG game Raw Online, but now he is trapped in a game called Astrom as an NPC due to the evil scheming of an AI. Now, Daejang must find a way to escape this sick metaverse, but will he be able to outsmart artificial intelligence? Now there is one downside to this manhwa, and that is the story pacing is too fast. So if you are someone who reads a lot of MMORPG genre manhwas, then you won't have any problem in understanding it. But for the newbies, I won't recommend reading this one, as it might get a bit confusing. Number 9 on our list is To Hell With Being a Saint, I Am a Doctor. Yoo-sung is a genius doctor famous in the medical world. He, who spent his whole life in an operation room, died in a traffic accident, and when he woke up he was in another world, but he was a saint. A holy empire, healing magic. It was so much different from his previous world, the earth. He says, I have put so much effort into learning medicine, but now all I need to do is touch someone and they are healed? Seriously, I think I have gone crazy. Our main character here has very good understanding of mana. Although this is the first time that our main character is using magic, he adapts to it very quickly. People start thinking that he is a saint, he is a genius. The art of this manhwa is amazing. Even though the story of Doctor and Isekai has been used multiple times, still it is very good. Number 8 on our list is Chronicles of the Martial Gods Return. Our main character is the most powerful person in the entire Murim world. He killed a lot of martial artists. 7 big martial artists got together and sealed the main character in ice. But after 1000 years, our main character is released from this ice prison. These 1000 years have changed him a lot. He becomes a good-natured guy. Our main character adopts a girl and tries his best to raise her. As you already know that our main character is too overpowered. And he is not a child, he is a 1000-year-old monster. The best thing I like about this manhwa is its art. It is so beautiful. Number 7 on our list is Hyper Luck. The luck that didn't explode in his life exploded just in one shot right before he quit the game. Lee Ki-ho, who was about to turn his life around in the world's first virtual reality game circuit, got a rare item that none of the 400 million players could get. This becomes his ultimate life changer. The one thing that I don't like about this manhwa is the coincidence that our main character gets into. Now, we all know that our main character has its own plot armor and he will definitely get rare items and different quests. But here in this manhwa, after every 1 or 2 chapters, he just stumbles upon a rare quest. At the start, it is enjoyable to see our main character getting rare quest, but after some time it becomes repetitive and too much cliche and ends up becoming a bit boring. The art of this manhwa is good as well as the fight scenes are well drawn. Number 6 on our list is Sword Fanatic Wanders Through the Night. This manhwa is from the author of Return of the Crazy Demon. I know it has less chapters, but still I am recommending you because this manhwa looks nice and you can definitely bookmark it and read when it has more chapters. The mystic lunar dance troupe took in Jin Sohan as an orphan and he spent his childhood with them. But one day, one of the 4 great demons, the Venom demon, discovered that he was special and kidnapped him. After all kinds of tests, he decided to raise him as his disciple. 10 years later, Jin Sohan tried to look for traces of the mystic lunar dance troupe, but the sword dance troupe had already been destroyed at the hands of the unorthodox faction that is now ruling over his hometown. Number 5 on our list is Newbie is too strong. Jeju, our main character, grew up without parents in an orphanage, but he was very skillful, just like his name suggests. Jeju means skill in Korean. One day he heard that the orphanage he was living in was having a hard time and it would close in 3 years. While trying to raise money for the orphanage, Jeju got an alert on his phone. On it, he saw a video of himself climbing the tower as a BJ, which means broadcasting jockey. 7 years ago, a tower suddenly appeared and randomly took people into it. If you successfully completed the tower and become an awakened, it is only a matter of time before you get rich. The story of this manhwa is good and it is unique. The art of this manhwa is beautiful, the fight scenes are also very well drawn and the pacing is also good. Number 4 on our list is Absolute Sword Sense. With his dantian shattering from a key rampage, So Wunwi was cast aside by his family. After that, he was kidnapped by the blood cult, where he spent his life as a third-rate spy. One day, he was killed after being used to find the legendary secret records of the Sword Sage. But instead of really dying, he wakes up 10 years in the past, on the day he was kidnapped by the blood cult, along with the power to hear the voices of the swords. Now this is definitely an interesting story. We have something new for a change, and we can see a main character who can hear the voices of the swords. Although this manhwa has very less chapters now, but you should definitely bookmark this and read it after it gets more than 30 chapters. Number 3 on our list is I Got a Fake Job at the Academy, also known as Academy's Undercover Professor. Now if you have read the novel of this manhwa, you already know that this manhwa is such a masterpiece. Our main character is a mysterious guy and no one knows his real identity. But coincidentally, or you can say by the grace of fate, he gets a job at an academy. And that academy is not just any academy, it is the best magic academy in the whole empire. Now our main character does a good job at being a teacher, but his students think that he is a big shot and the students are a bit scared of him, but still come to his class because they think that he is a big shot. Now let me tell you a small secret, and that is, even though our main character is strong, he is not as overpowered as the student think he is. Number 2 on our list is Swordmaster's youngest son. This is the most popular new manhwa that released this year. Jin Runkandel was the youngest son of Runkandel, the land's most prestigious swordsman family and the biggest failure in Runkandel history. He, who was kicked out miserably and came to a meaningless end, was given another chance. How do you want to use this power? I want to use it for myself. That is what our main character said. Memories of his past life, overwhelming talent, and a contract with God, the preparations to become the greatest are complete. If you want to see an overpowered main character who is smart, ruthless, as well as gentle at times, then this manhwa is the perfect choice for you. The art is very beautiful. The side characters are also very well written. And the best part of this manhwa is the story, which gets more and more interesting. And on number 1, we have Damn Reincarnation. Now, most of you already know that this manhwa has a light novel and it is not so popular, but yes, those who have read the light novel already know that it is awesome. Hamel, a warrior who traveled with his colleagues to exterminate the devil, yet he died just before the battle with the devil started. What the heck? He was reborn as the descendant of his fellow warrior, Vermouth, the descended from the bloodline of the great Vermouth. Hamel, no, he was Eugene Lionheart. From a dying body to a new body, he has the achievement that he did not have in his previous life, and a reincarnation of an unknown origin, the reality of living together with the demons, facing a new world where everything is questionable, the journey of the unfinished previous life begins with Eugene's body. The novel of this manhwa is so good, even though not all chapters of the novel are translated, but the chapters till which it was translated were so good. I'll definitely recommend you to bookmark this manhwa. That's all for today's video, and I hope you liked it. We'll soon meet in another video. Have a very beautiful day.